What is up, everyone? I don't know why, but vlogging in Japan feels extra dorky. Of course, I'm here in Osaka, Japan, and as you guys saw in the last video, I got myself a street car here in Japan, a S15. If you guys didn't watch the video, you should probably go watch that. It would make a lot more sense. It's sick, it's amazing. I'm still trying to process the whole thing, but the car, it needs some love. We got it running pretty good in the last video. It's driving good, I'm happy with it, but doesn't look that cool yet. It has potential to look pretty sick. I mean, it's an S15, it doesn't take much, but right now, in its current state, I mean, it's a little dorky. It has 16-inch wheels, no spoiler, eBay taillights, a random hood I can't tell if I like or not on it, and I mean, stock everywhere else. So today, we've acquired a few parts. We're gonna go pick up some more parts, but we're gonna do a major transformation. To piece together and be able to modify a car in Japan is just like, it's crazy. And I said to myself, I was like, when I go through Tokyo on my way up to Ebisu, since I'll be driving this thing all the way up to Ebisu, I want it to look cool going through Shibuya. Like, it's too iconic. I've dreamed of this since I was a kid, and I'm gonna make it happen this week. So we gotta pick up some more parts. All right, I first gotta make a quick stop because I need some trunk space. And currently, I have a Nissan 6-speed SR trans in the back. So like I told you guys before, I swapped a Nismo 6-speed trans into this thing, or I had Jordan do it at Tweed, which is sick that he offers that. So I have a spare mint 6-speed, which in America would be really nice to have and very expensive. But here, I don't think it's really worth too much. I might shove this in one of my buddy's containers because it would be kind of cool to have this or to sell it in America. But for now, it's in the way, so. It's stuck. All right. The first big thing the car really needs is it needs a set of wheels. It currently has 16s. It looks super dorky. And if I was smart, or if I had time, I would have found wheels on Yahoo Auction and got them shipped here to one of my friend's shops. But I didn't do that. So next best thing, up garage. This. All right, so officially made it. I just drove like an hour and a half away, like basically past Kobe, and it's pretty crazy because it was like almost $50 in tolls, or like $40 in tolls just to get one way. So that stuff adds up quick. But if you don't know, basically Up Garage has like their whole inventory online. So if you're looking for something specific, you could find out where it's at and go get it. So I happened to find a set of wheels that was somewhat local that I think will do. Maybe not my top pick, mainly because of fitment, but we're on a tight schedule here and I think they'll look pretty cool. So let's hope that the inventory is correct and these things are actually here. Definitely a lot of wheels here. What? A one-piece Serb 1? Or it looks like a Serb 1. So it looks like this one is only wheels downstairs, and then let's see what they got upstairs. Oh, that's not bad. It's like 400 bucks for a mid-rise Zeta 3. That's not bad. Anything good? It's so hard because a lot of times you see all these random aero bits and they're for like random cars no one cares about, like all these vans and K-car grills. It's always exciting to see what seats they have because they always have some type of cool seats in stock. The Bride Gradient, like that's not bad. That's like 250 bucks. I love this. The roll of colored vacuum line. I should take some pink stuff. I should bring some pink hoses home. I think it might look kind of cool on my coupe. I think the fun part about garage is like a scavenger hunt. It's kind of like thrifting, but for car guys. It's probably the best way to put it. You never know if you're gonna find like a hidden gem or not. Ever since they put most of their inventory online, it's been hard to find hidden gems because they're online and they're usually bought if they're found. I can't imagine up garage in like 2016, 2017. That must have been like the funnest experience ever. Nardi? It's a wood Nardi? That's cool. I'm gonna dig around and then try to see if these wheels are still in stock. So fingers crossed. Okay, lucky for me, they still had them. And what we got here is some Advin RG3s. I love the RG series of the Advans. I feel like we don't get a lot of Advans in the States. They're super popular over here, but I feel like a lot of them just didn't end up in the States, but beautiful wheel. So these are only 18x9. I really wanted 9.5, at least for the front, and I was hoping to find a 10 for the rear, but beggars can't be choosers. It's kind of slim pickings, but I can't be upset. An hour and a half away, wheels that look good on the car. It'll be good. Let's go find tires for these things, and man, I cannot wait to get these wheels off this car, because as of right now, I might as well be driving a, I don't know, Chevy Impala, because it does not look that cool. Damn it. All right, they fit. Now let's get back to the shop and get to work on this thing, because I'm dying to see this car actually looking like something. Hey, Jisan, what do you think?
Oh, clean, super nice.
You like them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like your style. Have you seen what's on it? Bo, what do you think?
Oh, they're super clean.
You seem like an Advan kind of guy.
Yeah, actually, you know me very well.
There you go. All right, boys, so we got one more stop before we start, I guess, having fun with the car. So, Bo, where are we at?
We're at Origin HQ in Osaka. It's more of a warehouse than it is a big shop, but nonetheless, still a really cool place with a lot of cool history.
No, this is sick. So this is Origin Labo HQ. Like Bo said, it's sick that it's here in Osaka, and everyone knows Origin Labo if you've been watching my videos. So let's go check what they got going on. So we're here at Origin Labo, and this whole factory right here is theirs. Like this whole warehouse, and it's funny because it's super subtle, because we're kind of like in almost like a neighborhood. And you just pull up, there's no signage, but little do they know, my favorite body kits in the world are just hanging out right here. That's Japan for you, is it, Bo?
Pretty much. It's always in the most inconspicuous places. Like there's just a delivery place next door.
Yeah, you don't even know what. Like, they got a lot going on there, so we're not going to give away their factory secrets. But we came here to pick up some parts, so let's go get them. Thank you so much. Hand delivered parts from Origin Labo. You can't beat it. Now I get to spice up the S15 and add some real personality to it. You always want to be calm and respectable here, because you're always, trying to be, Japanese formal, but this is so freaking cool. All right, so the RG3s, they're in pretty good shape. 2 of them are curbed decently, but the price reflected that, so I can't complain. And plus, driving on these Japanese roads, I guarantee I'm gonna curb these 2. So luckily for me, EG had some tires laying around, so we got a 225/40 on a 9. Now it's a little bit of a chunkier stretch, so it's gonna look pretty good in the rear. It might be a little tight in the front, but we gotta use what we got, and I cannot complain. I can't complain, because either way, it's gonna look a hell of a lot better on these wheels. Get a good look at it now, because it's about to have a major transformation. I am not gonna miss these things. Hey, Bo, you want these, dude? They're pretty cool. Are you sure? Come on, man. It looks like a set of wheels that you put on your first car when you're in high school. Maybe they're worse than that, actually. Small predicament. So the rear is rolled very aggressively. Like, this thing was definitely used in a previous life. You could kind of see it. They definitely didn't do a nice job. So I don't gotta worry about rolling these. But the front themselves look untouched, which is wild. So the front isn't rolled, and we still have the fender liner, and of course the S chassis problem where the harness sits really low. And so if you don't tuck the harness up when your car is low, it'll rub through the chassis harness. So we don't really have time to do all that, so we gotta take the fender off. So I don't think we're gonna slam the car. As much as I want to slam it.
Slam it.
You want me to slam it?
Slam it.
You want to tuck the harness for me?
No.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna slam it, which I'll probably thank myself later when I drive 8 hours to Ebisu, so hopefully it doesn't look dorky, okay? It hurts me, but we gotta do it. Only thing is, we gotta lower all the coilovers, so let's get to it. You gotta love old cheap coilovers. Doesn't make life easy. But we better get this right height first try. That's always the worst when you have to go up and down like 40 times. Do the magic, let's see it. My Japan apprentice.
You're gonna bake in your fenders when we take it off the lift?
Yeah, probably. You probably don't need a spacer with these bigger tires. That should be pretty good. The hard part is how much is it gonna compress? These wheels are gonna look so good against the white too. That's good. The car just looks so much cleaner overall with these wheels on it. All right, let's see if we guess the right height. First try. Keep going. That's it? Come on, dude, I lowered it so much. Damn it.
This is good.
What was that?
This is slammed.
This is slammed?
You don't have to touch those boots, coilovers.
Grow up, dude. Grow up. All right, do me proud. Do me proud. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Ugh. Third time is a charm, baby. Come on, 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 come on. Just a little bit. All right. That's actually respectable. It is insane how much nicer the car looks. Like, it looks like it's worth twice as much money now. Before, if you saw the car in this, you'd be like, what is this dude doing? That's such a lame car. And then this, you're like, ah, Sylvia. All right, I need to shut up. All right, one more thing before it comes off the lift. I found some parts up garage that should add some spice to it. Well, currently, this car sounds like a hybrid because of the cat here. It's funny because it has a full downpipe and a full axle back, but it's still, it makes no noise. Like, all you hear is the creaky chassis. Like, it's actually really bad. So, I got really lucky and happened to find a test pipe at Up Garage. That's a good $12 right there. It just looks like it was melting something. Hopefully this is not one of those jobs that turns into a long job. This, and hopefully the car shouldn't be too loud. There we go. Good, we good. Oh, thank goodness. That could have been really bad. We're good. Now I should actually hear my exhaust. Let's hope this thing actually sounds like an SR now. Okay. I hear something. Let's see. It's crazy how it's still so quiet. Like, that resonator and that muffler are putting in work right now, but the turbo sounds louder. Isn't that weird? That's good, because I don't want the car super loud because it's Japan. We got to be respectful. There's a lot of houses everywhere. We don't want to be that guy. So it's perfect. It's enough to hear the car, but not to piss everyone off, so. I'll take it. Yeah? That was good, AG? All right, I'll take it. Go, first time seeing it with the new wheels. Wow, that's crazy how tasteful. I can't get over it. It is crazy how much nicer the car looks. Oh my God, dude. It's just wheels, right? Just wheels and stands do so much for a car. It makes it look so much higher end. Like, before, it looked disrespectful to call it a Sylvia. Now it's just pretty. Actually makes me like this hood a lot more, because this hood looked super tacky before, but on the wheels it actually looks pretty tasteful. But that being said, we're not done. We got some more parts, and we gotta keep making this thing look a little spicier. So we have 3 pieces of aero going on. They're subtle. 2 of them are subtle. One's pretty big of a deal, and I'm excited. So we're gonna start with the subtle stuff and work our way there. Of course, we went to Origin today. And first, we got a good old-fashioned roof spoiler. These taillights kind of suck. I gotta find stock taillights, dude. Come on, get after it, get after it. Dude, I'm excited. It's like, oh, as you slam it on the ground.
It's bubble wrap, it's fine.
Carbon fiber, baby. Usually I'm not much of a carbon guy, but I kind of want to go a little bit extra with this car, and on top of it, the white. I feel like raw carbon just like pops so nice on white, so I couldn't say no. Oh, that fits so good. Dude, it fits so good. I'm so excited. This tape is so sticky. Well, it ain't going anywhere now. We've just had a few moments to look at the car and just ooh wow over it, but the roof wing is a really nice subtle touch. Like, it adds just that little bit of character to the car. It fits great, it looks great, and the carbon on the white goes crazy. But now we're going into extra territory. Right now, it's still very clean and simple, and as you guys know, that's always been my style, especially with the 15s. I really like clean, sleek, simple, like aggressive, but kind of OEM in a sense. You guys know I love my OEM era on them, but this car, I want to go extra with. That's the whole goal of it. This is the excuse to let me go extra with an S15. Always had a hard time trying to take one of my S15s and make it more over-the-top styling, right, of the S chassis. And so this car is my excuse to do so. So take it in right now because it looks simple, it looks clean. The hood actually grew on me a lot, but it's just nice. So OEM spats, spec car spoiler. The car is the package. It's beautiful. We're gonna start stepping into the extra territory, and it's gonna go all downhill from here, but in the best way possible. So to do so, we're gonna start with the spoiler. And so what we got here is an Origin Labo carbon spoiler. So this is kind of like a duckbill style spoiler in a sense where it, you know, kind of lips off the corner of the trunk, but it's more flat. It's more sleek, it's more aggressive, and this is gonna really change the look of the car. So Bo, do the honors, mock it up. This is where it turns very drift car-y. Yeah, see? Just about there. And it gives it that long, low look, which I honestly really love on drift cars, because if you can make a drift car look kind of longer and lower, I think they look more aggressive sideways. A little bit different than I'm used to, but that's what this car is for, to have some fun and kind of push my styling a little bit. We got to mount this thing. I don't want to put screws in it, so we're going to have to rely on this tape pretty heavily, so let's give it a shot. Here we go, boys. Let's make sure this thing's straight. I'm so nervous with this thing because I really should screw this in, but. Come on, give it a test. Give it a test. I'm gonna make you do it. Jesus, Bo.
Yeah, come on, man. If it's gonna fall off here, then it's gonna fall off on the highway.
That's some good ass tape. You're pulling. Okay. Okay. It completely changes the vibe of the car. Definitely needs a rear valance or an aftermarket rear bumper, which is on the horizon. But for now, it's sick. It definitely changes it up. And look at this thing with the Origin banner in the background. It looks like an ad. That's so cool. Just picture it with like rear lip. Hard to get it on camera. Like, it's like hard to get the right angle, but yeah, right there. Look what it does. It kind of gets the S15, the whole body is super sharp and pointy, and the factory trunk just kind of gives it this weird smooth point. So they kind of need a spoiler, so it definitely does a lot for it. We're not done. We got one more piece, and this is a major piece that's really going to kind of bring it over the top, and it's really pushing it into that next step of just getting more aggressive. So you look at the car, it looks cool, and we have this hood that me and Bo keep talking about this thing, because it's been kind of a controversial piece because I've never seen this hood before. I didn't check my comments. I haven't checked the comments to see if anyone else has found out what kind of hood this is, but none of us could figure it out. At first, I don't think we liked it because the other wheels made the car just look weird. But now that it has like good fitment and stuff on it, the hood looks kind of cool, doesn't it? We decided we're gonna change it because we have a better option. And that better option is sitting right here. So we visited Origin Lab, and we didn't just get two little pieces. We got a major piece right here. Dun, 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 carbon, carbon, carbon. Check it out. Origin Type 3 hood. I feel like the vent is kind of iconic. I think there was an era where like it got overdone and it kind of got corny, but I think it's been long enough that it's starting to come back. Like big wings for the longest time got corny because everyone did it, but I think they're coming back.
It has to be tasteful though.
It does have to be tasteful.
Yeah.
The same with this. It has to be tasteful. So, like I said before, I'm trying to get this. I want this car to be more aggressive, and why not start with an aggressive hood? And honestly, carbon fiber on the white, it's kind of sick. Let's get this on the car. I like the blue valve cover. It's actually a nice blue. It allows it plays off the blue couplers that usually don't go.
I was just about to say, like, it makes blue couplers work.
It makes it work, right? Which is hilarious because the blue couplers never work. But you guys know I don't like the color blue, but this car kind of plays it pretty well. EG, is it illegal to drive with no hood?
I knew you got it.
It is?
I knew you got it.
Not in America. I love it with the hood off because you could see that it has like a turbo engine in it. Ah, it's so good. All right, let's get the hood on. I'm excited. It's gonna change the car like a lot.
Oh, that's a very big change.
Very big change. AG keeps lowering the hood slowly. Wow, that changes the entire vibe of the car. The worst is when someone, you ever get this? They close your carbon hood for you, so they push here and it cracks all the carbon. That's like the scary part. All right. Hold on. I have to line the hood, so it's gonna take a second, but let me just look. Oh, let me look at it.
This sounds really good.
That's cool. It looks, of course, video doesn't know justice. It looks way cooler in person, but completely changed the vibe of the car. Very like, it looks very Jap spec now.
It looks very Jap, like street spec.
Jap spec. Yeah. I don't really take it to the track, but I'm a cool guy.
I've been to Mahon once.
To spectate.
Yeah.
It's cool because it's like, well, I'll say it's Z-Tune style, all right? OEM.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Okay.
And it fits really good too.
It does. When we get it latched, you can get the full effect. Way too long just staring at this car and just taking it in and just, I'm so stoked. Like, it's always hard to describe in words once you kind of like do like a mass transformation on a car. You guys have seen me in videos a million times, just kind of standing there staring at it. And I swear it never gets old. Like even, it's the same chassis I've done a million times, but like, just, I don't know. I'll never get sick of it. The car looks so freaking cool. Like it has just such good aura and I love it. And it's just like stage one of it. It's so fun. Like it's so freaking cool, but it's getting late and we're running out of time here, but I want to do one more mod. We got one more piece of parts here to kind of bring it all together for, we'll say stage one for now. And that is we have to get rid of, well, the factory steering wheel right here. It's a pretty cool factory wheel, but it feels wrong being in a modified car without an aftermarket steering wheel. So we got just that. How could I come to EK Motors without getting a thrash wheel for this car? We got the leather with the silver stitching, and I just feel like it's a really good vibe for this car. I was tempted to do a color, but I kind of want to keep it neutral because I don't really know where I want to go with it yet. There's a lot of blue accents on this car, which you guys know I'm not the biggest blue fan ever, but the car wears it really well. And this valve cover is doing it for me. So we got the steering wheel. We love this wheel. OG Hedgehog. Good styling. And of course we need the short hub that connects to the chassis itself. When in Japan, the Workspell quick release. I got this at Super Auto Box. I told you guys I didn't buy anything expensive from there. I lied. I had to get the Workspell hub. You know, we always use the Energy ones and they're nice. They're very affordable. And I've never really been able to justify buying a Workspell one, but when in Japan, splurge just a little bit. Like they're so much more expensive than the Energy quick releases, but they're such a nice piece. It's so good. Perfect combo. And what's really nice is we have the Workspell short hub too, which is usually short hubs feel really cheap, but the Workspell ones have like a nice OEM look to them without looking super aftermarket-y. And then when you get them for your chassis, they give you all the conversions for the horn buttons. So if there's a harness, you don't got to cut into it. And it gives you a resistor for your airbag, so the airbag light doesn't get stuck on, which could be really annoying on the cluster. Then, oh, that's so good. That's so freaking good. I feel like it's hard to have a modified car with that aftermarket steering wheel because it just will forever feel stock when you're driving it. So I got the horn button in and I went with a blue one. You know, blue's not my color, but the car theme is kind of blue right now and I felt like it fit really well and I'm absolutely in love with it, dude. Like I had an image, kind of finding parts on a whim and making it happen. I didn't know how it was going to come together. Sometimes you just can't really predict, and honestly, I am absolutely in love with this car right now. Like, the energy of it, the vibe of it, it's so sick. It's a little bit different than what I usually do, and that's why I love it. And it feels very, like, organic to where we are, honestly. Like, even, like, the ride height is not what I usually do, but it works. It looks good for a street car. Like, the carbon hood, exposed carbon, like, even the spoiler, but it's not stuff I would usually do, but it looks so sick, and there's still so much to do. Now the car feels like mine. I could drive it around and be really proud of it, and I cannot wait to drive this thing through Tokyo. Hopefully bring it to Daikaku and post up and just, it's a dream, honestly. It's getting super late, and we're gonna go, actually, I promised AG I'd street tune his GT86 with the ITBs I showed you in the last video, so we're gonna go bang that out, and after that, we're gonna stop at a shop that we wanted to visit real quick since I have to leave tomorrow, so we're gonna make it happen. But for now, just check this thing out. I cannot wait to wake up in the morning and see this thing outside in the sunlight. Bo, you ready for some midnight
tuning action. Jimmy's gonna be like this in the passenger seat.
through the Toge?
Port.
The port, okay. The docks, honestly, it's kind of just as cool. If you guys remember this in the last video, this is AG's GT86 with ITBs, FA20 with ITBs. So freaking cool. TRD Aero goes so crazy on these cars. This is kind of nuts, isn't it?
This is really sick.
Oh my god. So the new GT86 plug and play is insane. It's so good. It's just a little tricky with ITBs because there's a lot of different things on here, but
we may or may not have changed like most of the front end on this car and not aligned it either. So
I can feel that.
It just makes noises everywhere it goes.
Oh, this is wild. All right, this thing actually feels kind of sick now.
Yeah, man, you got to dial it in pretty good. It was
We're getting there. The partial's a little tricky, but give me a full throttle. God damn. Not bad for an FA20.
Not bad for an NA 2-liter.
Because usually they're useless.
They're real slow.
This is not bad, dude. This is a real 8.6 now. Jesus Christ. That's sick. I'm stoked. AG's gonna be hyped.
He's gonna be so hyped, man. He's been looking forward to this car for so long. So thank you very much, Jimmy.
Very happy to help. GT86 plug and play, baby. Don't sleep. Big link sale happening right now. Shop Jimmy O. Well, it's super late now, but we really wanted to visit a friend's shop today, and he's just still there. So we're gonna go visit and say what's up and see what he's got going on. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Just typical car guy stuff. Just still at a shop till 2 in the morning. Like,
I'm gonna come over like right now.
we gotta stop in, yeah.
Oh.
What did AG bring us? You're good on my side.
This is fucking cool.
Oh my god, this is the scariest part about Japan. You just end up down roads that aren't actually big enough for cars. There's no way he took it right there. There's no fucking way.
Nah, hell nah.
I know you're constant in this battle of, is that a walkway or a road? Dude, I would assume this was just a walkway. Yeah, we're in the right place. Just for the record, he got this truck down that road, which is the most impressive thing here, but come around the corner and here we go. We are at Rev Style. So cool. Oh my God. You never know what you're gonna find in a random garage down a random road in a corner of any part of the world. Like, You would just never know. Like, look at this S15, the rev style. This car is so freaking cool. It hurts my head how cool this car is. Graphics, the color, the fitment, the wheels, the livery, the wing. Oh my God. I want to cry at how cool this car is right now. I love it. This is so freaking sick. Looks like Sean Booth came to Osaka. That's just what is going on there. I think I've just started to run out of words on this trip. It's just like, I keep saying everything's just so cool, but you know, you come to places like this, like anywhere in the world, and it's just like, I never get sick of it. I can't, I mean, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I have no words in me anymore, but it's just, I love this stuff. The black 13 coupe, the KFs in the front. I don't care where you are in the world. This car is so good. Yeah, that's awesome. I've never seen that one before. I've never thought about that.
What?
Do you see the hood prop right now?
That's fucking genius.
Genius! You've seen it here first, folks. Oh, that's so good. The boys go crazy with the paint here. They put the flake in the clear with the carbon, which is actually really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that, at least often. And then he did his fade, but also tied it into his roof wing, which is really, really cool touch, because it's like, you really have to plan for that. And like, it's the little bits like that that really add up. I love that. I was just saying how you see the intercooler stacked between the radiator support and the radiator right here, and I only ever see this in Japan. It makes so much sense because the SR, you have enough room to do it, but it's funny how I never see that anywhere else, but very, very common here. And then I just noticed, this is the same spoiler I just put on my car, and I have a gap right here, and I was wondering why, and it's very obvious now to actually make up for having an over fender. So the gap gets filled out with the over fender. Looks like I need over fenders. Like, just look how good the whole thing looks fully kitted. I can't get enough of these stupid cars. Comes to Japan, looks at cool stuff, doesn't know what to say about it. It's just so sick, dude, because I feel like I've been to like so many places in the world and seen so many people's like sheds and stuff like that. And I feel like everyone's trying to encompass the same vibe of just like having cool stuff on the wall with your car posted up, doing your thing. And I think all car guys are just car guys. Rev Style boys, you're gangsters. Hope we get the drive. We hope we get the drive soon. But for now, we're gonna try and make it through this walkway with these cars. Oh my God. Bro, don't kill me. There's a fucking cliff right here. Well, today was a long day, but it was absolutely amazing getting to go around, pick up parts of this thing, modify it with my friends here in Japan. It was just like incredible, and it's just like the step one of it all. So far the trip has been insane, but now I have to leave Osaka and move on to the next part of the journey. So tomorrow we're gonna be waking up early. Well, maybe not. It's like 3:30. This is honestly the best nights. But and then we're heading up to Yokohama for our next stop, do a couple things there, and then up to Ebisu to do our week there. But God, this just feels amazing, and it's so freaking cool, all of it. But yeah, I need some sleep, so I'm gonna shut up, and then my brain will hopefully work in the morning. Alright, I got some sleep, I'm feeling good, I'm hyped. Now today is my last day in Osaka, or I guess last night was, but I'm leaving Osaka right now, and I'm a little heartbroken about it. I love this area. I have many awesome friends in this area, and I couldn't be more grateful. I want to give a huge shout out to AG and Bo down at EK Motors for just everything. They did so much for me the last few days. It just has made the experience so amazing, and it's just such a good feeling of having like such good friends in just I guess anywhere in the world. But you know what I'm trying to say. I didn't want to end the video until I got to see my S15 outside with all the mods in the daylight for the first time, and It's so good. It's such a transformation. It is unreal. The entire vibe of the car has changed. I haven't washed it yet. It's still pretty filthy, but check it out. Ah, it's so good. Obviously, there's so many things I have to do or should do. Like, if I'm gonna keep stock aero for now, it needs a front lip or spats, but compared to where it was 24 hours ago, this car looks incredible. It has a whole different vibe than any of my other S15s, and it just kind of fits in. It's just so good to get Advan wheels here in Japan, made in Yokohama, on the car, to go pick up Origin Aero at Origin headquarters itself, to grab a Thrash wheel here in Osaka. It's everything I wanted, and we got some more things to do. So today is scary because I basically drove the car round trip 4 hours yesterday to get these wheels, but I have like a 4 to 6 hour drive to Yokohama. I think it's that long, depending on traffic and whatever else happens. So I'm a little nervous, but it'll be fun. So let's get to it. But for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys very, very shortly.